What's up guys, and welcome to Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. Today I want to show you the new game mode that has been introduced to Arena of Valor lately. It is called the Supremacy Blitz mode and it's super special. It's not something that you might have seen before in any other game, at least I don't know any of this kind of modes from any other MOBA or any other game, and I'm here to go through it with you and show you what this is all about. You can find the game mode if you click on modes, then you're going to hit arcade here and you are hitting next the Supremacy Blitz, and what you can do, you can launch a standard PvP match or you can go into a custom one. I'm not going to start the game because I already have recorded one. What's really important about the game is, like you might have known from the Hook Wars, you are going to get one hero. I think it's from your hero roster, so it's a hero that you already own, and you can only change it if you are a premium member and you can re-roll the heroes. Otherwise you are going to have a hero that has been determined for you. In my game I'm going to show you a game with Murad, which was actually quite fun, and I'm going to talk about what is Supremacy Blitz and what is special about this mode and who might be interested in playing like this, who wants to be entertained like this in the upcoming videos. So be prepared for some gameplay. Alright, so as you can see, the game has been pre-picked by some of my fellow teammates, and what happened at the beginning of the game is that you do get a lot of gold. It's a little bit like the arcade matches 3 versus 3, and as you can see, you get to choose not one single skill at the beginning of the game, but you are going to get 3 different points that you can adapt to your skills. As you can see, I started off with my S1 with 1 point and my S2 was given 2 points. So this is kind of like a game mode where everything is a little bit like it is in America. Everything is bigger, everything is better, and everything is a little bit more shiny. So the most important thing about all this is that a lot of the skills that you guys know from all the games that you have played so far are a little bit bigger and a little bit better. That means, for example, that Gildo can move while he is using his ultimate instead of just standing around there, not being able to change his direction or have some movement at all. For example, Aram has not 3 spirits around her, but it looks like 7 or 8. And if you take this spell here with Murad, the area of effect that you're going to get is just huge, and you will get a lot of ultimate fun out of this champion because the reset is just so slow, so fast, that it's super fun to actually play Murad again, because you finally got the feeling that you can do something against all these enemies, and you guys are going to see how this has been turning out. I think we were playing against some bot matches here, but all in all the game is pretty fun because everything is just so ordinary, out of this world. Everything is just so crazy with moves like, for example, Dio-chan, her range is basically the whole screen, and for example, if you take, I think I've seen Liliana, and Liliana's skill is basically this vast skill number 2 where you are going to get this Bijou bomb, and it's just so crazy that you can actually bombard the whole screen with it. So I think that's the most important thing about this kind of game mode, is that everything is completely exaggerating, so everything is just putting to the maximum limit of, I think, realism. As you can see, it's just crazy how big this area is where you are going to use your S2, and everything is stunned when entering it. It's just crazy at all. Yeah, I think this game mode is for some people who have played a lot of Arena of Valor games. They kind of know what their champions are able to do, and they can handle when their champions are getting even more powerful. I just played 1 round so far in order to get what this game is all about, and I think it's pretty relaxing because there's not really a pressure to win a game. The game was actually quite fast. We were through in about 10 minutes, and it was just fun to use this complete over-the-top skills here with all the beloved champions that we've been playing for so long. And finally do something with Murad was, I think, the icing on the cake, where everything just went a little bit better, a little bit shinier, and a little bit more gorgeous. So this game mode is for people who just want to put the normal game hassle aside. If you were stuck in veteran, or I don't know, platinum or diamond, and your heart's stuck there, this game mode is super relaxing. It's actually quite entertaining, and I think it's worth a try. If you haven't tried it yet, it's just give it a go, and if you don't like it, just don't use it anymore. But I think you will just have 5 days left, because this video is going to be featured on Monday, and I'm going to be recording it on a Sunday, so you will have 5 days to use this game mode until it vanishes from the game. So be prepared for that, and try to get your version of Supremacy Blitz, maybe with some of the crazy heroes. I think Arthur's ultimate is insane. I think Murad is not even the best example for how crazy things can get. I mean, believe it or not, an Aram with 5 or 6 or 7 Spirit Sentinels around her, that's just crazy, because I said Spirit Sentinels, I mean Spirits. It's just, it must be crazy how much heal she's going to get from all these skills. I can't even think how this is going to look like in the end. So yeah, this is the game mode where everything is just over the top, and look at that, a double kill on, I mean, yes, those 2 bots, but a double kill on these is totally fine with that game mode, and you don't even have to regret it. You can get all the pesky objectives in no time, because your spells are actually super strong. Some advice that I want to give you if you want to play this game mode to the fullest. I think the only thing that you should, or what you really should pay attention to, and what's really important to play this, is everything is going to be insane. So you really need to pay attention to what kind of transition the enemy skills have overgone. So take for example Dio-chan. She's really powerful because of this crazy ult that's going to cover a lot larger area than it has before, when she was being in like the normal form, not the super crazy form. So you need to put that into account and adopt your playstyle to that. Some of the skills are going to be a lot stronger. Look at that. This is her ult range. She can move while doing, oh my goodness, those were like 3 spells that she was able to unleash. So everything is going to be a little bit crazier. I suppose like super offensive heroes are actually a little bit better than the heroes with a lot of tankiness. That said, I haven't tried one of the tanks so far, so I might be completely wrong on this part, but I would say the super aggressive ones will be even more aggressive, so I guess that's kind of crazy. So I guess Nakroth will be crazy, Realma will be crazy, Elaine will be crazy, but that said, you are not going to take any of the heroes by your choice. It's going to be by default, and therefore you can't really do anything against it. So if you want to take a certain hero, the game won't let you unless you rolled this champion with your prime AoV status, and that's not something that you can actually change if you haven't subscribed for the prime anywhere. So here we go. Like you have to take, or you have to stick with what the game is having for you, and you need to be super careful with tower aggro. That's something that I can mention, or I can highlight at this point, because as your spells are a lot different and the ranges become a lot larger, you need to take that into account as well. As you just saw, I was just activating it by pressing a button, not really thinking about it, because usually the spell isn't going to be that strong. In this case, it completely triggered the core, and it destroyed me out of the nowhere. So yes, this is something that you need to take into account and be prepared for it as well. But on the other hand, this game mode is here for entertaining purposes. It's here for you to have fun and not to try hard the shit out of this game. So don't worry if you lose a game. Enjoy yourself while playing it is, I think, the main message about this, and that's something that you should basically just use every game. I mean, sometimes it's a little bit harder, sometimes it's a little bit easier to follow this kind of concept, to really enjoy yourself and enjoy the game that you've been playing, and just put the phone down if some days are not going too well. But yes, this is about that. So I think this game mode, I wasn't too sure about it, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm always honest with you here on the video, but I want to highlight this. I wanted to try it out for the Arena of Valor membership, the membership program where I am actually contributing in since a couple of weeks ago, before Christmas. So I wasn't too sure about it. They said, like, look guys, can you kind of inform the community about it and showcase this? And I was like, well, yeah, okay. I'm not really a fan of these arcade modes, because you guys might know that I've got limited time. Time is a valuable resource for me, so every single game that is not actually going into a game that I can show you about the new meta, about new heroes, about new skins or something like that, feels a little bit wasted. But in this case, 10 minutes played, the game was over. I was playing it while watching television. I enjoyed myself. Like, I thought this was actually a cool game mode, which you can just use once and then, and yeah, this is it. That's Supremacy Blitz. I'm super happy to get MVP here against all the bots, because that just means that I've played a little bit better than all the other people on my team. But yeah, even in that kind of mode, Murad was actually quite fun. And here you go. These are the stats. But as I said, if you haven't tried the mode, and I've seen that people on my Discord are actually talking about it, I guess that just means that it is actually quite a thing to just play once in a while, just to have enjoyed this kind of game mode and tried it out. So yeah, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about the new game mode. Who is your favorite hero to play in the Supremacy Blitz? And if you like this kind of video, and if you like me to share new kind of gameplays and game modes with you, leave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, that is something that I can just advise you. Hit the notification bell to not miss any of my videos. And enjoy yourself. Have a nice evening. Stay healthy. And bye-bye. Have a good week.